Hey everyone, this is J-Town with 9 Volt Games. This is the DLC FYI Episode 2. First episode kind of talked about Fallout 3, some of the DLC for that, and a lot of the DLC for Fallout 3 includes a lot of extra side quests that you can download, extra weapons, things like that. Um, so today we're going to talk about the new game from Bethesda, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V, and what kind of DLC we want to see for Skyrim, because there hasn't been any yet, but we know it's coming. So let's tell them what we want to see, and I'd like to hear from all of you as well. This one is subtitled, "It Wouldn't Kill Bethesda to Take a Page Out of the Book of Blizzard." I'll tell you why. So, an idea for one of these downloadable add-ons that I had would be a new guild slash college would emerge. I would call it the Druids College. We have the Companions, we have the Mages College, we have the Bards College. So instead of guilds per se, they kind of switched around, same idea. So this one is going to be another college, the Druids College. A lot like the ones that you see in Diablo 2, the expansion pack, those druids. The college members say they can control animals and nature, skilled in crafting powerful like hide, bone, maybe wooden armor, and weapons. They could rival the most powerful items in the game. For example, like the Forsaken armor and weapons. They look cool, all right, the Forsaken swords and things like that, but they're nothing but weak throwaway items. The druids could have versions of the Forsaken items. They could be imbued with enchantments that may make them as powerful as other higher stuff, the dwarven, the elven armors, even the bone armors, and a lot of the special unique weapons as well. So, in my proposal for this DLC, could be a story. Starts when this leader of the Druids College, you meet the leader of the Druids College, or he can come seek you out once you download, and that's how you know you've started the new quest. Usually when you downloaded something in Fallout New Vegas, you'd hear something over your radio. So perhaps this one, if you download it, then you might have a traveler come or a messenger come and catch you and find out. So this guy, once he contacts you or you find him, he explains that the Druids, they're an age-old race, but maybe they've been recently plagued by an unknown force. The unknown force could be maybe connected with the resurrection of the dragon, since that's a lot, and it can kind of tie it in like that. Maybe they're dragon speak or things like that. Maybe it uses energy from the environment that normally was shared among nature. But maybe these resurrected dragons, maybe they've forgotten how to share that energy and are instead sucking it dry. So of course there have to be twists in the story. I love having twists in stories. Maybe the leader of the druids is actually the one sucking the druid life force clean and using it for himself, but tells you that the dragons are doing it to try to get you on his side. The true reason he asks for your help is because he knows maybe you hold the greatest concentration of that energy as the dragonborn. So his goal from the beginning would be to trap you, to steal your life force for his own as well. So in addition to new weapons and armor, we would be adding value to the game in the form of more main quests, more miscellaneous quests. Per se, there could be a quest asking you to find specific animals to take control of, complete tasks specific to each animal. I think it would be fun to play the game from the point of view of the different creatures. You take control of maybe a hawk and do a scouting mission. You can fly over the area and literally go anywhere. Take a wolf on a hunting, but you'd be hunting maybe an enemy or something like that. They would be specific to each animal. I think it would be fun to to play the game as those different creatures. So I think that's something that they should add. Other quests could introduce the new armor, the weapons, and more druid abilities by asking you to collect ingredients and maybe create them on your own. And then if anybody has any other ideas, I'd love to hear them. Any side quest ideas, you can add them to the comments of this video. Something else I want with Skyrim DLC, and it can be included in this Druid College or any of the other ones. We want more unique armor and weapon sets, whole sets. This is also coming from the pages of Blizzard and Diablo. For example, for a lot of the game I use the Mace of Molag Bal, but I would have also loved to have a helm, armor, greaves, boots, shield, all of the other things of Molag Bal. And if you owned the complete set, you could have bonuses. The Mace of Molag Bal absorbed souls for soul gems, so maybe owning the whole set could just boost that whole ability. If you're wearing all of it at once. And, it wouldn't just be palette swaps of other armor and things like that. Unique armor and unique looks, too. The Mace of Molag Bal had that cool face with the fangs on it, so your whole armor could have that. Your boots, all these spikes, and just could look awesome. Completely unique. I don't want to buy these as separate downloads either. I want them to include them in these side quests. So you download the Druid's armor, you get access to automatically these new armor and weapon sets. So again, if there's any other unique armor, weapons, shields, things like that anybody wants to see, please post them to here. And I just want to say one last thing, is that I would love these to rival the ones from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, because those not only added to the story, but they added to your whole gaming experience. Once you finished the game and thought it was done, with the exception of maybe Broken Steel for Fallout 3, these were completely different side quests. It's not like they had you half-ass finish the game and then said, okay, you need to pay us 10 or 12 more bucks to really finish the game. Broken Steel kind of did that, and that created a little animosity from fans, but the rest of them, they really got it. They were complete side quests, aside from the main story. You did not need these to understand, and that's what I'd like to see in Skyrim too. So, thanks a lot, everybody, for watching the DLC FYI Episode 2, What We'd Like to See in Skyrim, the Wishlist. Alright, thanks. Have a good night.